The God who sees me? Friends, have you ever felt like waiting for something big takes forever? Abram and his wife Sarai knew that feeling all too well. God had promised them a family, a nation as numerous as the stars. But years passed, and they were still just two people. Sarai's heart was heavy. She looked around their rich camp and felt a deep emptiness. Sarai was a sharp, clever woman, but she couldn't wait any longer for God's way. She had an idea, a human shortcut. She went to Abram and laid out her plan. Listen, the Lord has kept me from having children. Take my servant Hagar, and perhaps through her I can build a family. This was not God's plan, but Abram listened to his wife. Hagar, the Egyptian maidservant, was now part of this very human idea. It happened exactly as Sarai had intended. Hagar conceived a child, carrying the hope of the future in her belly. Oh, but pride is a dangerous thing. As Hagar's status changed, so did her attitude. She began to look down on Sarai, her mistress. Imagine the tension in that tent. Sarai realized her quick fix had created a deeper problem. She flew into a rage. Sarai cried out to Abram, blaming him for the mess. Abram, wanting peace, simply replied, "She is your servant. Deal with her as you see fit." And friends, Sarai dealt with her harshly. The Bible tells us Sarai treated Hagar so badly that Hagar, pregnant and terrified, packed up her things and fled into the wild, lonely desert. Hagar was alone now, stumbling along the road to Shur. She was exhausted, thirsty, and despairing. She had left her terrible situation, but now she was heading toward a much more dangerous one. Where do we run when we feel completely trapped? Who sees us when we are hidden and hurting? Suddenly, sitting right there by a desert spring, she was interrupted. An angel, a messenger from the Lord, found her. The angel asked the most important question. "Hagar, servant of Sarai, where have you come from, and where are you going?" The angel didn't just ask about her journey. He gave her a command. Go back to your mistress and submit to her authority. That must have been a hard word to hear. But the angel knew that obedience was the path back to safety. Then came the promise, a huge blessing. You will have a son, and I will multiply your descendants so they cannot be numbered. The angel even gave Hagar's son a name, Ishmael, which means God hears. Why? Because the Lord had heard her affliction. Hagar was so overwhelmed by this personal visit from the divine, she named the Lord who spoke to her, El Roi, the God who sees me. Hagar, filled with strength from the encounter, did exactly as the angel commanded. She went back to Abram and Sarai. She gave birth to her son Ishmael right there in the camp. Remember this, friends. When you feel unseen, trapped, or alone, God knows exactly where you are, and He is the God who sees you.